Another warm start to today across southeast Louisiana as we are waking up with wall-to-wall sunshine and 75 for the South Shore. It's a little bit cooler north of the lake. Certainly still a good bit of humidity and warmth as we head into the next few days. So upper 60s to 70s, feeling a little closer to the 80-degree mark near the lakefront. And those wind speeds are going to pick up as we head in to the next 48 hours. So much so that we do have a coastal flood advisory issued until Monday morning. And that's because of the potential for 1 to 2 feet above high tide. So something to keep in mind. Your hour by hour forecast taking us back into the mid 80s this afternoon before we reach our high of 84, about 9 degrees higher than we should be this time of year. So of course your earlier sunrise already out there, and we'll have an earlier sunset today coming off of falling back. Make sure you check your clocks. We'll stay above normal temperature wise for the foreseeable future here. It's just not quite feeling seasonal out there. Additional rain chances return on election day, and that's because if you look at the coolest air, it's all off to the north, and though we do have this trough digging a little bit further south, that cool air is just not quite going to reach southeast Louisiana. So you'll notice a little bit cooler air with this green depiction on the map, whereas we're staying nice and warm as we head into the extended outlook. We've got high pressure off to our east and that low pressure off to the west, so you'll notice it starts to lift a little bit further north again, and that's why we're going to stay locked in place quiet over the next few days. But as that trough of low pressure pushes further south, we could have a couple quick passing rain chances on election day itself. Nonetheless, above average temperatures for the extended outlook into even the middle of the month. So we'll go from those mid 80s to just a degree or two cooler, and then eventually into the end of the week, we lower these numbers slightly as a result of heightened rain chances, much of which have to do with what's happening in the tropics. So dew points will stay high, anywhere from the upper 60s to lower 70s, and that means our feels like temperature is going to be higher as well. So we've been talking about Invest 97L here, and this is what could potentially develop into a system that moves towards the Gulf of Mexico. Now keep in mind a couple different factors. The water temperatures are a lot warmer in the Caribbean than in the Gulf. So you'll note, first of all, these spaghetti plots, they don't quite have anything to grasp as a center just yet because nothing has formed, but this is just a generic direction as far as where the system itself may move. Now, I want you to keep in mind we do have a lot of wind shear in the Gulf of Mexico. So as you're watching that difference from weak to strong, this would help break anything that does form up and keep it likely very limited in terms of its strength as we head into the extended end of the week and weekend. Look at the difference of the water temperature from those upper 80s to instead the upper 70s. So that's all a good sign, and likely what happens with this is we just see a surge of moisture. No matter where the system goes, it's going to bring additional rain chances to the Gulf Coast in that area. So something we'll be keeping a close watch on, of course. Raphael, the next name on the list. Your chance of rain, though, will up towards 50% as we head into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, depending on the eventual direction of that system. So overnight, expect the 60s on the North Shore, 70s south, and then of course the mid 80s each and every afternoon.